Playing the part of Judas is Myra Carter. Chryssis is Magdalena. Matthew Levi is Julia Dares. The Divine Johnny Z is Tony Fish. Peter LaRock is Jamie Gallagher. Doubting Thomas, Taffy Jaffe. Jesus Christ, Ondine. Mrs. Mary Christ is Ruby Lynn Reyner. Philip is Juri Shubert. Barth is Michael St. Clair. And Big Jimmy Z is Clio Young.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, our Russian Easter presentation, The Last Brunch.
So where are we going these days, do you think, in the golden egg business?
Maybe up, maybe down.
I say, let's keep the old way. Gave a lot of work to eccentrics, and it also paid off. The rest of them are simply into greed.
You think so? Oh, I doubt that, Judas. This group seems other motivated. They think they'll convince Jesus to go along with them. And he might. Or he might not. Ken Sabe.
Top it off, though. We went to Bethany last night, that new after-hours place across the river. He was so strung out on everything he could get his hands on that he actually got up on a table and started yelling at the crowds. Well, they loved it, but I laughed. I mean, I love the guy and all, but please, he can be embarrassing sometimes.
I told you, you should have came to the garden with me. The match was inspirational. I had this total revelation. It hit me like a thunderbolt. If you're gonna play the game, play to win.
For God's sake, let's sit down and eat.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's a somewhat meager meal, but the deli was the only thing open. And I don't know what got into me last night. I mean, besides, my father said that he would arrange for the catering, so this will have to tide us over until he arrives. Have a little wine. What would we do without it? Thanks. No, I'm not going to drink again until after I get home. Tacos, anybody? And there's plenty of dip. I feel like this body is turning into one huge taco chip. Oh, but I can't stop eating them. God, I'm addicted. Oh, split them up each between you. Speaking of splits, once a company starts talking about splintering, it's only a matter of time because somebody ups and sells out.
Nothing personal now, Jesus. Not in an empty stomach.
If the shoe fits, wear it, Juju woman.
What a thing to say.
Well, what did he say?
He didn't say a thing.
Oh, I see. What do you mean?
Smearing your PR man doesn't make for such good copy. Not on the slow days.
Leave him alone. He's just paranoid on it, kind of last night. Who knows what he took?
Christ, you can always lean on good old Pete.
Business-wise, Peter, you're as solid as a rock. However, outside the executive suite, you'll dish me 3 times before the cock crows and you'll never think twice about it. Olives, anyone? And as for the betrayer, it is obviously one who dippeth into the bowl. And mark my words, he, she, or it will rue the day that she was born.
Outrageous. You mean me, don't you? Well, who else here is a she?
Don't hand me that. I got up with my headache and came all the way down here to tell you that you are working too much. And what's this? Another business meeting? And on Sunday, no less. See?
It's a brunch, Mother.
I don't understand you younger generation. All you want to do is work.
Is here. Hello, everybody. Hello, Mrs. Christ. So nice to see you up and about. Jesus, forgive me for being so late, but they wiped the streets with me this week. Clients all over the place. I'm still in a daze. It ain't easy being a pro. Could I have a tab, lover? This VP flew in from Detroit. and I had to entertain him the entire weekend. Mind you, he was handsome and very rich, so natch I was tempted. But you can't mix business with pleasure. So I said to myself, Maggie, you are an important executrix in an up-and-coming business. You are in no position to become romantically involved with the clients. So I wined him, I dined him, and I landed the account. Thank you, darling. Tomorrow I get the commish, and I'm going right out and buy my very first sable. Believe me, Mrs. C, knotting a tie every morning is not my idea of a Dior original. But what's a woman like me supposed to do in times like these? You have your husband, but I'm out there alone in the world. I have to learn to scratch and claw with the rest of them. The right people, the right places, the right clothes. It's all ultra-right these days. And frankly, everything is so damned expensive. There is no way to go but right up. That is why I was literally down on my knees begging your son the other night to use all his potential now. This is your hour, JC. You've got to get up